Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cold Fire, and I will be doing a general energy check for the collective. Um, there is a complete split of energies. I think the karmics can no longer look into the divine collective. They couldn't earlier, so they had this distorted view of divine storylines, and their methods are very different. I mean, the karmic storylines are based in themes of materialism. They're conniving, and it includes deception. And the characters within the karmic storylines have to be very sneaky and conniving, and they have to lie a lot. But whereas the divine collective is more about building, it's more about collaboration. Karmic storylines are about the themes of karmic storylines are all based in competitive, snatching and grabbing what does not belong to them. So, but it works out in the end if it is if all the characters in the storyline are karmic. But if they try to do those things with the divine collective, try to drag the divine collective on the storylines, that doesn't work. it it will all fall apart very soon, but the divine collective's purpose remains the same. So the divine collective's purpose is the upliftment of the consciousness of the planet earth, the entire planet, planetary consciousness. We generally it's always there, like good and evil. I'm not saying that karmics are all evil, but the divine collective definitely has to, when they look at the karmics, they have to learn that they have to practice complete detachment from those storylines and the need for those people in their life. That is why they come across karmic. So this is going to be from the perspective of the divine collective. It's I hope, like, uh, the divine collective is done with their cord cutting with the karmics, and they have finally understood that they have a different purpose that definitely does not go mix well. It's like trying to mix water, and we have the tower in reverse. It was not the first card that came in, but yeah, it's like this is the karmics being completely cut off from any divine channelings. They're no longer going to get any channelings. They're going to be stuck in this box, in this limited story timeline, and that's all they're going to hear. Whereas the divine collective is kind of moving forward towards our common goals, towards the collaborations and friendships and the energetic uh, synchronicity and synergy that is needed first before we can start collaborating in the material world. We also have the page of wands. So yes, the energy is now free to flow. The divine collective's energy is free to flow. The karmics are also finding new places and spaces So like the karmics are also finding different places, locations. They're unable to they're being contained, their energy is being contained and kind of sent away elsewhere where they can also they feel comfortable, they feel comfortable in these in self perpetuating cycles, so they also don't feel like they have to step outside the box of what they know of their storylines, and then they really don't know what to do. Like it's like venturing into the unknown for them when they cross over into the storylines of the divine collective, where they're getting like uh constantly getting bombarded with messages for the divine collective, that is based in the in higher frequencies, the storylines that require you to shed your ego completely and focus of, and also um, the limited construct of money and like the karmics require like a complete construct. They need clear instructions. They cannot leave they cannot live a life which requires them to take the paths less traveled, to live a life like a daily routine life. You know, Four of Pentacles also talks about the daily routine. The karmics require a daily routine, which also has to abide by those really limited points, like get up, eat, earn money, check your expenses, and that's it. They require a very hamster wheel kind of life, otherwise they cannot deal with it. What they end up mistaking this divine messages are of a way to do that, to earn more money. Daily expenditure money, not not in terms of the evolution of the currency and the way we think about money on this planet. Now they are incapable of uh, visualizing their life in that, and it becomes too dark and it becomes too scary for them. Dark in the sense, it just becomes too scary. They cannot see, these messages do not throw light into the unknown, the wild unknown for them. um, that's why it's like the ability to hear any kind of divine messages or be around people who are constantly channeling from the source, it's just being taken away. So they got a taste of what it is like for some time, and I don't think they appreciated that ability to appreciate it for what it is was also very limited. That's why they're being sent away. The Six of Swords is coming up for the karmic energy quite a bit, so that's getting sent away. Like neither is a divine collective going to be forced to put themselves in this box and like suffer without divine guidance now. So it's a sort of win-win situation for both. Like karmics come together and the divine collective's energy is connecting again intuitively. As soon as they said that, intuitively, the karmics are connecting materialistically. They're going to be sent away into the very small pockets of this world. They're going to be small pockets of this world where they're functioning probably like not having to think about the consequences of their actions in this material world. A very strict, like regimental life. Um, and that's about it. But any place where the divine collective is present, or any space that is meant for the divine collective to do their energy work, the karmics are being sent away, because those spaces There cannot be, let's just say there cannot be a mixture of both. Yeah, so I'm sensing the divine collective is free to begin doing their work with these new energies that are going to come in with lunar cycles. It's going to be safer for the divine collective at night, or it's safer in general. There is growth. There's growth of the divine feminine energies. Um, there's movement. There's fast movement and growth. Or probably the divine collective is also moving into spaces more suitable for them. It is something to do with conception, conceiving the idea. Yeah, the divine collective is busy thinking about where how to how to explore this world, and there are some karmics trying to still make these offers, like trying to butt into the energy of, or butt into the like this is how the divine collective is showing up, right? Like they are um, deep in contemplation and visualization regarding to the future of this planet, because it is closely linked with the future that they have. So when they look at their own individual life path, purpose, the storylines, the timelines that the individuals in the divine collective find, they realize that it is so closely linked to the consciousness of the planet, the future of the planet. And they know they've got it. They know they've got it. They've got a hold of it. They know they finally got a hold of it. And now this is the remaining lingering karmic energies that are refusing to let go. This is such an immature energy. Like we're busy doing that, but then these lingering karmics who literally do not even have this. Like they don't even they haven't even been given that basic routine. There's just, even in the karmic spaces and timelines, they are supposed to just like sit back and like let the other karmics do the work, like probably go to jobs and or run businesses and get that money and then preserve that money, like a basic life. Even in that basic life,
it's 1 o'clock.
These lingering karmics have nothing to do. They're just supposed to, I don't know, I don't understand the purpose of this, but there is definitely a purpose. They exist, right? So, but they gotta stop like these stale offers. Like they're right now they're just bringing up stale offers just to probably check if the divine collective will turn back and look at them. The only way they're going, not even stale offers. It's like a nuisance. Hey, look at this. This is how. Oh, yeah. Like this is my problem. Okay, this is what I created. This is what I created. The ruckus and mess. We remember, and the divine collective is just getting distracted with that. This is just like disturbance, minor disturbance, like petty nuisance and minor disturbance. Like it's like an echo of the karmics that have no job, like the jobless karmics. It's just like an echo. Neither is this person facing this. Let's say this person and this person is the same person. It's like they've looked at it. What have I got so far about planet Earth? And I have a sense of purpose, and I skip this and I move forward. Like the karmic energy is being skipped completely. We have the ability to successfully skip this and move into the happily ever after, like fortune after difficulty, happily ever after. Uh, after the quest is complete. The quest was to completely override and step, like being able to completely ignore and detach from everything karmic for the divine collective. And now that has happened, we have the Queen of Pentacles here again. This is like a new energy. This is like a new spirit guide energy that is coming in, because we have the Princess of Pentacles and we have the Moon. So this was hidden. This was like the biggest kept secret. This is the secret the divine collective was keeping, and it was the energy of the divine feminine. The Moon is also the divine feminine, right? We are finally getting the entire knowledge of the divine feminine, since the karmics have been completely cut off now from the channel. They are completely cut off. They cannot see this. So earlier, this card's energy was all about, for in recent times, about the last 2 or 3 years, the Queen of Pentacles energy was showing up as a karmic feminine, a distorted feminine, a wounded feminine. I have ended up calling it the gold digger card many times, but now it is slowly, very slowly, very little. Like I also see this in a very futuristic sort of way. Like this card is depicting the new earth, the new energies that will come by come through the children of the divine collective. This might be 30 or 40 years into the future. Right now, the divine collective is still settling down. Like it's just begun its detachment process, like life after detachment from the karmics. It's just the beginning stages, probably like day one. It's probably not even day one. We can see day one in on the 1st of February. We can start. We see what we know what day one looks like, right? So this is going to be this energy, this new energy. This is going to be this this energy is going to be able to shine on planet Earth and going to get the main stage after 30 years or so. But till then, it is about protecting this energy, shielding this energy, keeping it, speaking about it in code languages, just informing that, just informing each other and behaving accordingly. Right now, we're just supposed to. We're learning about this energy, so we don't know because it's brand new, and it is what is needed. It is what is needed. This is one thing that we're taking away from the past of the planet, is because this is what needs to be enhanced. But for now, we need to keep it secret because we still have uh, karmic interference. We have karmic interception in our conversations. They will hear something, like, we will call it, we'll be talking about oranges, but if they think that apples are the thing that are going to make us money, they will try and convince uh, the markets that, apples is the way to go. Apples is the way to go. So they're very, very money centric. They will do everything to manipulate the situation according to their very limited understanding of things, like exceptionally limited understanding. They have a very low bottleneck. They have a very limited outreach. Okay, so uh, till they're still around and able to intercept conversation and just pick up on some words here and there, and based on that then manipulate everything. um, this is going to have to be each and every individual's connection with the divine feminine. We're going to have to work on that. Yeah, that came through very clearly. That is going to be a main. That is going to be the main feature of the divine collective's next 30 to 40 years. That how do you, as an individual portal, connecting to the divine, the source, with planet Earth's consciousness, how is your own individual connection with the divine feminine? It's going to be more about that. Yeah. So the like I said, it's each and every individual's own reflection of the matter, of the energies. This energy, the Queen of Pentacles. I'm being told to keep that information and self reflection very confidential. It's a very secret process. It's confidential. Um, there is a there's past life information, very crucial past life information that only you can access, and it has this automatic mechanism, this particular set of past life information to show up very differently in front of karmics. Especially the divine collective will know. They will know the true nature, the true essence of this energy, but the karmics will not know. They will try again to use that to create nuisance and disturbance in your life, and kind of distract you from this process of reflecting on the your own individual divine feminine. There is some very big secret from the past. It's going to be different for everyone. I think it's more of the ability to heal oneself. We have the Page of Pentacles here again. Like, the ability, like, to biologically cure diseases on your own. Like, I mean, that had come up. Somebody had channeled it. That this message, that this is it. In two or three of his live sessions, like he stumbled upon this, like, hey, you, like, you're a divine being, like, why are they jealous of you, is, or what, why are they interfering, why are they intercepting your communications, the channels of communication, is because you have come up with uh, a way of healing yourself, understanding your own health in a way that that is impossible to know. But again, like, the karmics cannot do it. They have to be dependent on, like, this looks like a stack of pills and pharmaceuticals and things like that. I mean, the divine collective also gets, like, medication, like, it's there, but the medication has a very different effect, or there are different set of medicines for the divine collective. It's based on individual facts, and they know so much about their own self and the way they react to all kinds of things that they consume, substances, all kinds of substances. They have a lot of knowledge about their own health, individual health and body. Yeah, there is a clear message that the divine collective is moving into new homes. Page of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, this combination, and then we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. The guidance is to move. Not guidance. This is not guidance, but it's actually happening. Like, we're moving into the homes that we are supposed to move into for this lifetime. It's for it's not like the journey ends, but the journey of hunting down the perfect place to call home, that ends. I mean, you're gonna have this home, the safe haven, probably for the rest of your life. This could be one of the homes that you uh, move into, that you keep for the rest of your life, because you might move into a different place, a more bigger place. Because I see the world here. Okay, so this is more like a prototype home. It's going to be like the ultimate home, but it's like a prototype home. That's where you're moving into. It's new time. Like Ten of Cups is also a very futuristic arrangement. I mean, at least I sense the energies as being futuristic. I want to do some clarifications today. Oh, I forgot to get a card. Yeah. The split that I was talking about, like, this is karmic and this is divine. Neither one, like neither the comics nor the divine can look into this. Um, yeah, the divine collective does not want to look into this, and they're like, no, no, I don't want to look into this. But the karmics, the lingering karmics, the absolutely useless karmic people are just like, I don't know, it's just like trying to please someone, the karmic overlords, possibly. Hey, I had this information. But yeah, it's bogus because it's like I said, if the divine collective is saying orange, they're going to make sure that they do not say orange. They'll pick up anything else, like they will say turnip, because karmics are an opposite force to the divine collective. They will always be in conflict with each other. There are some karmics that have sensed this and they know this, and they're like, okay, there are different set of things for us to do. There are different life paths for us to follow. So I want to do more of that, but there are some karmics who want to linger around in the divine collective because they don't have any energy of their own to be able to choose differently. So they want to linger around the divine collective and get some kind of kicks of energy burst by disturbing the divine collective, disturbing the peace of the divine collective. But they're going to be grossly disappointed with themselves. Let me see what this Two of Swords is about. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have too many. But I'm going to take the first three. We have the Five of Pentacles. They have lost their resources. They're being blocked from resources. Their communication is being blocked. Some communication that was regarding some project, possibly. I had 33 on the clock as soon as I. So we have 3 3 here. We have Three of Pentacles and the three. Something to do with a project regarding the divine feminine energy. Like I said, like, this ability to understand one's body, like this uncanny ability, and to heal it as well. So there was probably some research or some project. We have the Mother of Pentacles here again at the bottom of the deck. So this divine feminine abilities, they were trying to probably spy on the divine collective to see how they're doing these things, and spy on the divine feminine energies and how they function, how is it that they are getting by. But what they were looking at was the pentacles aspect, the monetary aspect of things. It has got nothing to do with money. First and foremost, this is a divine feminine is the energy. It's a abundant energy. It's not, it cannot be put into financial terms. It's just beyond that. For the divine feminine energy, money is nothing. It's just a joke. It's like business and projects. It's just you cannot monetize off of anything that the divine collective does. It's not a divinity. It's not the divine order of things. Money and things like that, it's not divine. It's a man-made, it's a human-made construct. It's only there on planet Earth. The Galactic Federation and stuff also does not have currency of what we've seen in popular media. It's got nothing to do with money. It's got nothing to do with business projects. It's got nothing to do with that. It's all about the good and evil, light and dark, negative and positive, and always keeping the balance between the light and the shadow, the light side and the dark side, as we see in Star Wars. In the series Dune, it's about the spice. The spice is the sense of life across the cosmos, across the universe. And yeah, so they're just being blocked. It's not like the divine collective doesn't have money. Of course we have money, and we there are ways for us to earn that. But the karmics are kind of depleting those avenues, like, and just bringing in delays. Like the two of swords also talks about delays, and two of wands also talks about delays. And the karmic interference with the three of swords here was causing a lot of uh, lack when it comes to money, which should be happening in automation for the divine collective. And that's how it's not about being spoiled. It's like the divine collective was born a million light years beyond the concept of money or needing money. They never had to think about money. They had to think about the larger aspects of being on this planet. It's just like the karmics need to realize that this is not their way, so they're getting nothing. They're probably turning themselves into criminals. Like, two of swords is like literally turning yourself into criminal, because this is nuisance and harassment. This combination also, like, is because they have added so much bad karma by depleting time and again, like, causing a block of finances, or depleting the divine collective sources. Like, they keep drawing on the money and the resources, like, of the divine collective. Time is a resource, not just money, like, energy. By blocking that, they have literally incriminated themselves. Now they have become criminals. They have become criminals on divine timelines. Please clarify the two of wands and the queen of pentacles. Yeah, again, there is so much spying on this, the journey of the divine collective in understanding the divine feminine energies. all the light codes that are coming in. Like, you see this one off karmic, like sitting right there, looking at you, like, completely observing it. What is he saying? What is she saying? What are they doing? What are they wearing? What are they this thing? Maybe if we wear the same things, if we wear the have the same stuff, like if we're in the same places, we'll also get this divine knowledge. Like, here, like, I'm not lying, you guys. Like, the karmics want to be bound, like, in the same to the same. They want to continue trapping the divine collective with this. But once this breaks apart, this three of swords, this cord, once this breaks open, which it already has, the karmics attempts at binding the divine collective, the individuals in the divine collective, has been exposed. There's so much clarity here that, like, there's and this is the ace of swords, the sword of archangel michael. Like, here, cutting through the loop, please clarify the page of cups and the hermit. Harvesting dream energies, like trying to so trying to figure out. Now they cannot do anything. I mean, their physical presence is just petty nuisance and distraction, minor distraction. So they will try. They are trying, and they're looking into the subconscious about what scares the divine collective from their in their subconscious. But, like, for the divine collective, it's just an internal home. It's just a private space, and nothing there are no ghosts from the past when it comes to the divine collective. It's just more information for us, like, oh, we saw this scary nightmare. Okay, just more information. Wake up. It's a different perspective for the divine collective, and it is an attempt uh, of trying to figure out what scares the divine collective on behalf of the karmic. So the karmic is trying to again try and find out what scares the divine collective. They're possibly, like, projecting, like, through subliminal messages, or mixing hallucinogens in the water. They're trying to get the divine collective to have more nightmares than dream channel messages through dreams, like face their fears. According to the karmics, those are fears. But it's just for the divine collective, it's just reflecting into the pockets of the subconscious that lay hidden. And, it's like, with the hangman is a bat here, so it's just like nocturnal vision, which would happen even if the karmic was interfering or not. We have the tower clarifying the six of wands and the eight of cups. Uh, like, divine channeling is constantly happening for the divine collective. Like, we have three of wands here now. So this is the vision of the future. So we are getting guidance to move forward, and far away from this interception and this the spying. Like, we've moved away from the spying. Now this is just trying to manipulate us, trying to spook us, not even scare us, like trying to spook us when we're sleeping. And for us, it's like, wow, okay, we're gonna have to look at this thing, that the karmics thing that is spooky. But hey, we are getting night vision into our nightmares, into our dream realm. So it's just, we're like looking into the question is this really a nightmare for us, or is it just walking through the subconscious? It is probably the karmic's nightmare. So it's not even our nightmare. Like, and I had channeled, like, we are going to be probably gonna probably be looking into the nightmares that the karmics are having. So it's possibly this. So it's a ridiculous, it's redonkulous. And now the karmic stuff is getting ridiculously unfathomable for the divine collective, and it's great. It's like it's a great release and a great relief. This is great energy. So it's like you're getting hints and clues in timely manner, like, with the tower card here, to keep moving forward on the right path. On the right path, like you see the divine collective here, and then you see this guide here with the eight of cups, like, and then the tower card. You're getting like a lot of epiphany moments. You're getting guidance. You're getting, okay, go left, go right, go to this place, go to that place, like, wear this, say this, that kind of stuff. I think it's code language. It's code language for this collective future that we see. But as individuals, we're not, the divine collective isn't going to be like sitting in a group, and like, that is all karmic stuff, unsuitable. The divine collective, the individuals in the divine collective are have their own identity. They have their own space to make it. And this is why the karmics end up envying us as well. How are they able to do these things that require 100 of us to do at the same time, or even probably two or three of us? We cannot do this on our own. We at least require one person to be able to do this. And they kind of they kind of create this zone, and they kind of get the divine collective stuck in that perspective of things. And then when the divine collective individuals have tried that perspective out, it gets very suffocating and smothering for them. It gets limited. This third party situation, this the element of three, gets very, very suffocating for them in the karmic perspective. But when they move on to divine perspective, they realize that it is their divine masculine, their divine feminine, and their higher self. That is all it's needed. And that's what they have been channeling. That is what they're most comfortable with. That arrangement is what they're most comfortable with. It doesn't become a third party situation. It becomes a very uh, internal perspective. This is like the internal world. This is like the structure for the twin flame looking in on themselves, looking in on their own soul. Like, the divine collective is supposed to move from needing too many things in the outside world, too many people in the outside world, to recognizing that all they need to do is look in on themselves. Unity between the trinity, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the higher self. How to do that? How The eight of cups is also going on a spiritual, it's about going on a spiritual journey. The six of wands is actually being on the journey and successfully, the ability to successfully move forward, keep treading along the path. In the physical, like, you're going to see these people that they're around, but they're going to let you be. Not like the karmics can completely interfere. If they can't interfere in the waking world, they're going to do that in the sleeping world. None of that. Moving completely away from that, completely away from it, and into this, into your own soul's journey. This is what you're pursuing. This is the visions that you're getting, your own individual soul's journey and purpose here. The karmics will emotionally, mentally manipulate you into thinking that you need other people. We have the moon card here. I'm not going to take all of these, but like, let's go through them. We have the moon card here. We have the judgment. We have the knight of swords. That's the son of swords. We have the three of cups. We have the knight of wands. That's the son of wands. And we have the 10 of wands here. Very weird message, but let's go through it. Uh, being liberated, liberated from this conspiracy that was being cooked up by the dark forces. Like it's like the light is bursting through the dark forces. The trees are also made of light. Like it's like an opposite thing. Like the judgment is that the light has survived. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. Uh, these karmics that are grouping together and taking action, they're being blocked. It's like a permanent block being placed. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to be permanently blocked and sent. It's like sent on the other side, like in the like I was talking about the karmic zones that are created for the karmic people here in our physical world. Uh, they're going to be sent away over there, and that's going to be blocked. Like they're going to be blocked. They're restricted. They're restrained there. Okay, I'm going to put these back and let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the high priestess. Yes. Yeah, we know this intuitively. We know that this movement is happening intuitively. Uh, it's like life can finally be free. Yes, it can be free. The light, the entire color spectrum can be free now because um we can let our guard down. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, we can let our guard down now and just look at the the joys of whatever brings us joy, and whatever it's like a new lesson in happiness and joy and abundance in the true divine collective way. Let's get some clarification for the three of swords, please. Oh, yes, the karmics interfering are being sent away, like they're dispersing. But yeah, like at the last moment, those they're just moving from the page of cups to the son of cups, like trying to be excessively charming or obedient or receptive. Like this is like, yeah, I'm listening to it, but it's like they can't hear anything beyond their own. So they want to listen to certain things, but that is not what they're gonna get. That's why they're opening their ears. And once for and for this last bit, when they are just really open to listening to the divine collectives, and then they find nothing, it's just like they're gonna disperse and move away. They're gonna be so scattered. They're just gonna they can't have anything together. They have nothing together. It's like this third energy is going to scatter, and it's I see it diminishing. And I'm also being told like the divine collective can say whatever they want to. It's just like it's never it's impossible is what I'm hearing, that the karmics will ever it's impossible that the karmics are going to get to hear what they want to hear. The manipulation is over. The AIX is over. It's done with when it comes to the divine collective. The AIX is done. The divine collective has moved into the simulacra, which is more manifestation. and the AIX is mostly manipulation and things like that. So they're going to go into their hubs where they're definitely not connected to the simulacra. They're only connected to this artificial intelligence and manipulation tactics and things like that, which is very limited. It's very limited. It just shows you things on the internet and stuff like that, but it has absolutely no basis in reality or what is actually happening in the world. It's like karmic skin. Karmics are also finding a sense of purpose. They are also like, okay, maybe uh, we need to live lives that are based in artificial intelligence and manipulating the projections on the internet. And it's like a game. It's just like a platform. It's just about like likes and views, and like a baby beauty pageant. It's like a popularity contest for toddlers. For the next set of Divine Collective, if they ever stumble, if they're ever sent into karmic timelines, the Divine Collective is generally uh, sent to karmic timelines and to see what they are not. Like sometimes you need a comparative of, you need to see, we have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. You need to first see what you're not to actually go looking for who you really are. That's a spiritual journey. You need to know, you need to recognize which energies are not yours, which paths are not yours, which timelines are not yours, which storylines are not yours. When you completely lose the connection between any karmic or the need to have anything karmic in your life, that's when you actually learn to see yourself. And that is what is happening. It's inevitable. Everybody goes through this lesson and then they move out of this lesson. This is the Temperance card. Like we carry this karmic burden, like, okay, lesson as a burden, and we have to walk through it gracefully, face all the delays and pauses and the divine interventions that are really unfair sometimes, but we have to learn what the illusion is like, what the matrix is like. Otherwise it's pointless, right? It's not, we don't have a fight against it. It's just like we need to learn more about it. They're not against it. The divine collective doesn't hate anything, doesn't go into competition or opposition towards anything in this existence. It's just that we need to learn about it. It's just education. It's just karmic education for the divine collective. And during that, we do end up meeting certain karmics, making friends with karmics, and soon we realize that those friendships have become toxic or on the verge of being toxic. That's when we realize that, oh, this person is a karmic. In fact, they're on karmic storylines. They're supposed to be there, and that's when we move forward. We move forward and away from them, distance themselves away in divine timing. Okay, so like I said, there the karmics are still waiting. We have the Two of Wands here again. The karmics are still waiting for us to probably get some financial gain from this Queen of Pentacles here, or get a spot in the divine uh, collective spaces. But no, like there are some new projects that the divine collective will be beginning with the Ace of Pentacles here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's just look at the Queen of Pentacles as somebody, as this energy, this oracle for the divine feminine. It's a program in the matrix, right? The oracle, And she's saying that no, like, you're not the one, you're pointlessly, you don't have the vision, you don't have the ability to hold the vision, you're just looking far out. um, and you're getting nothing, you're getting no part in this. The divine collective, the divine counterparts are all, they are energetically, they have always been here, they have their chessboard, they have their own things, they know, they have everything. And you are a misfit, you do not, you're you're looking in the complete opposite direction for once, and your perspective is very self-centered. It's about just to feed or to correct financial mistakes that you have made. It's not about pro- prog- uh, it's not about progress, it's not about growth, it's not about futuristic things. It's about hoping to be saved from the mistakes of your past. It's not about creating the perfect scenario here on the chessboard or on the playing field. That those are the kind of projects the divine collective are indulging in. That is what she's trying to communicate through the karmic. So because the pentacles, the queen of pentacles, still, that this energy can still communicate with the karmics. And with the wheel of fortune, it's like a time is a stitching, it's weaving something completely different when it comes to the divine collective. And time is only going to ever bother with the divine collective. It's not going to bother with the karmic. it, the karmic templates and the karmic storylines and the karmic narratives, the karmic characters are very limited. This is like, okay, these are the people, that's it. They're basically like batteries that are powering the simulation. Not simulation, sorry, the matrix, the illusion. Not simulation, not simulation, sorry. They're just powering the illusion. Yeah, and it's like a bunch of zombies on adrenaline kicks running around since the last 3 years, honestly. Last 3 to 4 years. Or could be like 10 years, yes. The past 10 years. It's not like they were not there before, but very few of us would have seen them. And they wouldn't have been able to make such a big impact on our life, like in the most small ways, stopping us in our tracks and things like that. And that's been happening since the past 4 years, 4 to 6 years. Yeah, but now that's done. It's over. It's anyways, they've turned themselves into criminals. We have the moon card here again, and this is the eight of hearts, which is the eight of cups, like going away really fast. This person is leaves on foot, like, this is a whole carriage. Every karmic who has interfered with the divine collective has just turned themselves into a criminal. I don't even know the details of the matter, but that's how it's just showing up here. Like, why did you go and interfere in somebody's business, and why did you try to steal something from them? Or just your intention of, in robbing the divine collective of their whatever it is, has just made you into a criminal. You have done something that is turned you into a criminal. It might not be direct crimes against the divine collective, but you've done something stupid. Like, you've made a mistake that is incriminating. Ugh. And no matter how much you, like, you try to pose as the divine collective, it's not gonna happen. Okay, the key is back. That's good news. And number 33, like the key. Yes, the key to this portal, the divine collective to to walk through this portal. The key is back. I want to take this card. I want to take the key. I'm going to take the moon. Like, wow. And we have the Six of Pentacles here. And I'm being guided not, I'm not being guided to take it. Okay, let's see what comes out. Oh, wow. It's like, okay. It's like a rescue mission. Or a rescue mission. It's like Rapunzel always knew, like, she could get out of here. Get out of here. She knew that she had a home. This was not a home and things like that. But she was just waiting for the divine timing and divine order of things. She was waiting to get the key to this portal, and the moon again, like divine feminine energies, to be able to access the knowledge and information and the light codes that are divine feminine. Until then, she was just there, like, um, preparing herself, waiting for this king of hearts, her king of hearts, for him to ready his home away from his castle and things like that, like, needing to be in a castle and all of those things. Where she's grown up, like Six of Spade, like she kind of grew up in this karmic tower, where one karmic was just like trying to draw, like, as much power as they can from Rapunzel, because they wanted their freedom, because they are the ones who are supposed to be this battery, this the powerhouse for the ethers or for the matrix, right? And that would mean for that karmic to like be inside the house all the time, um trapped and isolated, absolutely no chance of moving out. That's why she gets Rapunzel, who is of the divine collective, who's just like, by being there, like does a job of a lifetime for the karmic witch. And the karmic witch can go around the world and venture and see what it's like. But but then, like, that is just a lesson for Rapunzel, the divine collective, like, to one of the divine collective individuals, to see with to see what the karmic energy is like, what the karmic gets up to, the karmic mind, the thought process, and uh, the and what is their purpose. Their purpose is to create and perpetuate materialism, manipulation, illusion, projecting, etc. All of those things that are very matrix related, right? So once she understands that, she breaks free, she breaks out of it. Till that time, her counterpart is ready and ready to move out of his castle as well. That's also another kind of karmic prison as well. For, let's say, he's the divine masculine counterpart and she's the divine feminine counterpart. Um, when they're both ready to move out of their karmic prisons and actually settle down in nature and in harm, where there's more bliss and uh, creativity, a free flowing of energies, etc. We have the garden. It's like it's like heaven on earth, like the Garden of Eden on earth. We have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords and other Eight of Spades, and the Eight of Swords in the tarot deck. This is the Lenormand Oracle deck. I put this upside down, so that means the pause, the Temperance is reversed. So yes, this is there's movement forwards happening towards heaven on earth. Eight of Swords in the tarot is like a trap. It's a mental trap. It's a mental prison. And here in the Lenormand tale, it's like actually you finally reached your Garden of Eden. It's not a prison. It's just like a space. It's a very dynamic space. Uh, it's a dynamic realm. It's a very very potent. Like you do one thing and it changes everything. It's a very creative, like it's a very fertile realm. That space, that realm is very different. It's actually heaven. It's like a garden within heaven. Like spaces will appear for you to actually see the nature of existence. There, it's about singularity. Everything works in a singular mechanism. Everything is connected with each other. Wow. Like we have a giant here, and we have children here, we have trees here. It's like they're sitting and they're observing nature. They're observing the nature of reality around us in this garden, and they are coexisting as well as co-creating this. There's a face on the tree. There's a face on the tree here. So these trees are also able to communicate. There's one, two, three faces on the tree here. One is sleeping and two are awake, and there's a giant here. It's a very different kind, very unique space, which we we haven't seen so far. Like have we haven't had access to it in the physical, actually in the physical. But the Divine Collective is going to get access to it, and only the Divine Collective that has is successfully done with the karmics. Don't matter if the comics are lingering, still lingering around, but if they're done, it's done. If the energy is completely detached, if they've become self-sufficient individuals, the divine collective, and if they've moved forward, then they've moved forward. That's where they're heading to, and in time, like in good time. The 10th month, that is October. This began last October, so the split began last October, and it'll settle down. It'll take at least more than a year, so for you to be completely settled down. Yeah, it could be the 8th month as well. August. Yeah, Lionsgate portal. Portal key Lionsgate. Okay, this year Lionsgate. Yeah, great. That's all I have for you. And for now, I might come back on later, but yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you next time. Bye.